So excited to be here tonight. As you may have noticed, a little late on my time. I may have to change the time of my show. I'm a racquetball coach. As you can see, I came from racquetball, came over here and just started getting stuff ready. And we had a match tonight. And so out of like 8 matches, I take that back, more like 11 matches. It was hard to get done in 2 hours, so I totally get it. And so I may be moving the show to 7:30 instead of 7. For this reason, I think last week I was a little late for the exact same reason. Nonetheless, here we are. Welcome to the Social Media Networking Show, where my goal is to update you on all matters around social media that matter to your business. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez. If you're new to my channel, my focus is to help you bring social media marketing and business networking together to grow your business. So in today's episode, guess what? This is number 10 of the Social Media Networking Show. 10 weeks we've been going. If you've been with me throughout these whole 10 weeks, thank you. Because if you're watching this again, I thank you because you're obviously part of this journey. Thank you. You know, at the end of the day, I want to help you in your business. You see, I want to share with you what has worked for me, which is social media marketing and business networking to help you grow your business. So in today's episode, I'm going to share with you some updates around Instagram, around Google Pay, and around other things that we'll be sure to get to. For now, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back to the Social Media Networking Show, episode 10. As you can tell, I'm super excited about being here. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez, a social media marketing coach and the founder of the Social Media Networking Group, where we network, we learn social media, and we take action as a group. So thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you get some value. My goal is to update you around all things social media over the last 7 days that matter to your business. And actually tonight, not too much going on when it comes to over the last 7 days. And so let's go ahead and get right into it. Why don't we, right? So social media updates. What has been going on over the last 7 days? So Instagram is in the news. That is right. And I thought I had something made up for that, but it does not look like it. So Instagram is in the news. Yes, this is true. So truth is, Instagram's in the news a lot, right? Because number one, Facebook is in the news a lot. And guess who owns Instagram? Facebook. But Instagram, so something that they've been messing around with for a little while around their branded content. Okay? What is branded content? And I'll read this directly from Instagram's page. Branded content as a creator or publisher's content that features, this is key, it features or is influenced by a business partner for an exchange of value. For example, where the business partner has paid the creator or publisher, right, to do this collaboration, to do this piece of content. So maybe, now I can create a piece of content on your channel and advertise it. That's branded content as well around ads. So along with branded content, I'm going to continue reading. our policies require creators and publishers to tag business partners in their branded content posts when there's an exchange of value between a creator or publisher and a business partner. So if I'm a business partner with you and we're exchanging something of value like money, or something like that, if I'm getting paid, I have to tag you in my post. If you're paying me to do business and share with you what that's about on my page, I need to tag your business because it's related to that. That also has to do with being open about what's going on in your business, on your channel, who you're collaborating with, if you're getting paid for this. It's like YouTube. If you are getting paid to promote something on that video, you have to mark the paid promotion on there so they know it's a paid promotion. Well, in this particular case, if this is branded content and I'm doing this piece of content, but it's on some other, it's from some other creator, if we're collaborating and I'm earning from this, I have to tag that business in the post. So I hope that's making sense for you a little bit there. But the big key is that Instagram wants to be open, wants to make sure that you're open with its end user about how this business is playing out. Are you promoting something and getting paid for it? Tag the business that you're getting paid by. Okay? So this is key. So this will initially be available on Reels, okay? But they will open it up to more than just the Reels. So basically on the Reels, if you're promoting something on this video, on this Reel, you have to tag the partner that you're doing business with. Okay? So hopefully you understand that a little more. But the big key to understand that it's branded content tag. You're tagging them. You're tagging the business that it's associated with. So, Reels is still relatively new, right? They launched Reels as a way to rival TikTok. So part of this now, this branded content tag feature, it's only going to be available on Reels, but it will soon be available on your live as well. So if you're doing an Instagram live, this branded content tag will be available on there. And this is also a great way to get your business in front of more people, right? That's always a great thing. So this is key to easily share who you're doing business with, to easily be open and authentic about what you're doing. So this is a good thing, right? So this is key. This is part of the company's official post. We want to ensure creators can clearly disclose when they're creating branded content, no matter what format they choose to use. To help increase transparency, the branded content tag is launching in Reels today and will begin testing in live in the coming weeks. Now, this was about 2 days ago. Okay, so this was about 2 days ago. So you're probably going to start seeing this on Reels where you can tag, the business that's associated with it. So, okay, that definitely matters to your business, right? You want to be open about these things. What else is coming that matters to your business? Well, keyword search is coming to Instagram. So for the most part, you've been able to do searches through hashtags, right? You go to Instagram, you do a search, And even if you're typing in words, it's bringing up the search for hashtags. Now, or should I say coming soon to Instagram, where you can just search for the keyword you're trying to actually look for, right? So this would be considered an upgrade for users so that we can just go there and look for the words. Now, if you're looking to see what hashtags are popular, that's definitely still going to be relevant, right? But so far, this is going to be in just a few countries. And the UK, US, normally they're always a part of everything, just about, right? They're going to be part of it. Ireland, Canada, they'll be able to search for keywords on the platform. So this might be a good thing for you in your business. So when you're doing research as to what are people looking for, you rather look for the keywords you're also trying to rank for in Google, right? Not the same hashtags are as relevant as the regular keyword search. They're not the same. Okay, so this is key on that. So does that matter to your business? Absolutely. This matters for keyword searching purposes, right? Great. What else is in the news? So I find this to be pretty funny. Facebook and Apple. You guys know Apple, of course, iPhone user. They have the very popular store that I believe put Apple on the map, you know, the Apple Store. So they're in a feud over who's violating your privacy data. Like, who's violating it more. So their privacy chief is just completely pointing fingers and accusing Facebook of collecting as much data as possible. Okay? Is anyone surprised by that? Right? Is anyone surprised by that at all? So, and here's why this has happened. There are some apps not being released on Apple because of all the data. Okay? So they're blaming each other for failing to protect our data properly. Now, I don't trust any of them simply because, of course, they want to collect data. So it doesn't matter who's collecting more data on what my habits are. Now, do I like it? No. Do I like the fact that I'm at a meeting today and we're trying to whisper so that our phones don't hear us say something about, you know, one of the platforms, right? Because even though we were joking, it was true. Come on, let's be real. How many times have you talked and all of a sudden there's a search in front of you? Right? You said something, you're talking to someone. That's why, if you haven't already heard, Siri's going to already start talking before you even talk to it. Is it Siri? Who's the one that is, hey, Google's competition? Sorry, I need to say, hey, G, right? So this thing doesn't hear me. So I forget. Siri? I forget.
I don't know how to help.
Sorry, I know.
Here are
Sorry.
other things you can try.
Stop. Sorry about that. So we know that they're trying to collect as much data from us as possible. But I think this is funny that they're both fighting over this. Okay? So Apple is taking a stance on privacy as one of its core marketing values, meaning they want you to trust Apple because they're going to be safe with secrecy and privacy and all that good stuff. Well, and here's where I have to be open and honest about this. I've not been a long time Apple user. I think I had the Apple phone for like 6 months, an Apple iPhone 4, right? I think that's when I had my first iPhone. I had it for 6 months. I went back to Android, right? So for me, I probably can't give really a good feedback on this because truth is, the Apple phones, the Apple iPads, they have all been known to be hard to get into, right? Because if you lose your login, oh my gosh, it's a nightmare to get in, right? So there's something to be said about that, okay? Again, I'm not a big Apple user, so I can't really give much feedback on that. But what are your thought process? Let me know in the comments. What are your thought processes around being an Apple user compared to Facebook user, and who's disposing of, or who do you trust the least amount when it comes to your data? I'm going to say Facebook, even though I don't use Apple, I trust the least with my data. Because at the end of the day, they both want to make money. Okay? And collecting data so that they can put the right things in front of us helps them make more money. And as we know, doing Facebook ads is how they make money. Right? So this is, to me, that's relevant. Especially as a business owner, you want to, number one, how to find data. You're trying to understand the analytics of your videos, of your website, of the things going on your pages, right? Instagram. You have to have a business account in order to check out the analytics so that you can collect data and look at it. Facebook ads. You want to collect data around a custom audience so that you can then retarget them with ads, right? That's collecting data. We all want to collect data. We want to do it in a understanding of, I'm not trying to get into your privacy. Privacy matters, right? When it comes to business, I'm not trying to get into your private world, but I'm also trying to understand your interests so I can meet you where you're at when it comes to advertising, right? So same thing here when it comes to these things, right? So this matters when it comes to data, but I think it's very funny that they're fighting over who's violating your privacy more. So something else that's been in the news, if you follow my channel, you know I did a video on this. I was live on it. YouTube made some monetization changes. I want to say it's probably been on the, what are we on, the 23rd? The 20th? I want to say they made these changes on November 20th, about 3 days ago. So before, in order for ads to appear on your videos, in order for ads, YouTube ads to appear on your videos, you had to be part of the YouTube Partner Program, where you can monetize ads so that you can make money through AdSense, right? So that you can make money off of the views of your videos. You get 1,000 views, you make about $3, right? So that's after you're able to monetize and be in the YouTube Partner Program. Well, YouTube just announced that they will show videos on non-YouTube partners who are not part of the program. They're going to show videos. They're going to show ads on videos of creators who are not part of the YouTube Partner Program, where you get paid, but they're not going to pay you. So you will not be a part of the YouTube Partner Program yet until you get 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. Then you can apply for the YouTube Partner Program. Okay? But now, until you qualify, they will show ads on your videos and you will not earn income. You will not be able to monetize that video. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. If you're a YouTube creator and you're creating videos and you now know that YouTube is going to show ads on your video and you're not going to get paid for your work, basically, right? So they found another avenue to make more money for YouTube, but they're not going to pay the creator. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments your thought around this new change that they announced. Now, a lot of people are not happy about it. They feel that it's very unfair of YouTube to do this and to earn off of their work. Me, on a personal, honest level about it, I don't care. I do not like ads on my video, but I don't care that I'm not getting paid. See, I don't like the ads because it is an interference, right? So this might be also another way for them to get more users on YouTube Premium, right? I think it's like $12 a month on it. I forget what we pay. I think it's $11.99 a month, and you get no ads on your video. So if they're trying to get you to not want the ads so that you can then pay $12 a month to not see ads. Again, I'm not upset at YouTube, but I would love to know what your thought process is. Are you upset at YouTube that they found another way for them to monetize and this time not pay the creator? What are your thought processes on it? I'm happy to have a platform where I can serve my audience. I just want to serve content to my audience, okay? I'll find ways to monetize because I am in business and I do want to monetize my YouTube channel, you know, as I serve my audience, right? I have a new sponsor coming on. This is helping me as I'm growing. You see, I want sponsors, right? Because I want to monetize the things that I'm doing. So the SMN show will have a new main sponsor, you know, someone who I'm going to advertise. I want to show their business so that they can hopefully get new users thanks to our channel. So for me, that's an amazing feeling to help someone else, right? So YouTube, they're changing things and we will not be able to benefit from it. It is what it is. One more update as I close this out. Google Pay is in the news. Of course, this is relevant because this is business as well, right? So Google Pay is going through a whole new revamp. They're going through basically a relaunch and they're trying to do everything money app. It's trying to be like an all-around money app for you. So this is great because they even want to be like a bank account for you. That gets me excited because I would love to get away from this local. I needed to get to the bank and get deposits or get my direct deposit or go here and not understand all these crazy fees. And I want something simple. Not saying that this is the answer, but my gosh, I would love something more simple. Now, I haven't used Google Pay much to really give much feedback on it, but I forgot to bring some water, and I'm definitely would like a nice little, drink of water right now. My jug is empty, but we're almost done here. So Google Pay for both Android and iOS is going through a revamp, a redo of their app. And I want to share with you some of their new features, okay? So this is, when it comes to your business, you want to check out the different options out there for business. When it comes to you as a consumer, what are the options out there? I use PayPal a lot. And I have been thinking about moving everything over to Stripe, just for a lot more online stuff that PayPal seems to be a little more stringent on. PayPal's been great for me though, so I'm not trying to say anything negative either. As a business, trying to get things going and not being able to have those consistent months that keep the rates down when it comes to credit card processing fees. PayPal for the small business to grow to until you become that bigger deal. It's been great, right? Now I'm thinking, why do I need anything else? So I looked into Stripe, but now it's time to start looking at Google Pay as well. So it turns the app from something that most people think of as a tap to pay card repository. So the bottom line is they're trying to make this more of a peer-to-peer payment system, So that's cool right there, because from peer-to-peer, now you can easily, just like Venmo, and that's another way that I notice more people are saying. I'm like, hey, you got PayPal? Well, yeah, I got that, and you could Venmo me. Like, they'd rather me Venmo them, which I get that as well, But they're going to have more easier ways for you to stay on top of your payment. So this is going to include tap to pay. So now you can easily tap, and even like my PayPal business card, I can just tap it on the thing for my transaction. And that's what this will do. Again, peer-to-peer, personal finance aggregation to help you with your personal finance. I think that's a huge win on its own to help us, right? Customizable deals around you, the user of the Google Pay, and even full banking services. To me, that's pretty exciting, right? So in 2021, they're going to partner with some banks to directly offer fully online checking and savings accounts inside of Google Pay. So, and this service is that Google is calling Plex. So this Plex will be, part of their pay, where this is around banking. So you can have your own banking where you can take pictures of checks and it be deposited. My question would be, how long does that take? So not all of these services are going to be, strictly, new just for Google, but this is, this is marking the first time where they're having so much under one umbrella. So that's pretty cool. So when it comes to I like this right here. Let me read this. By the way, this is an article from The Verge, another place where I get up-to-date information. Google Pay is now arguably a direct competitor to a wide array of other apps and services, including Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, PayPal, Venmo, Square Cash, Intuit's Mint, and so on, right? And also online banks like Ally, which is another online banking service. So they're really stepping up their game, which to me, in my opinion, they should have been ahead of this game. So Google, great job finally trying to figure this out, but shame on you for being so late to this game, considering the powerhouse that you are. So better late than never. Welcome Google Plex, right? Welcome Google Pay and your step up on what you're doing. So go check out Google Pay in the App Store. Download it, check it out, link whatever you need to link to if you trust it, okay? Of course, they're going to be just like the other ones when it comes to whether you trust doing stuff on your phone and whether you don't. So, they're going to have a primary tab for your Google Pay, so, and they're going to have other tabs like explore places around you, explore restaurants around you, explore deals around you. So, and, of course, they'll have their QR codes and barcodes and all that good stuff. But, my friends, that is the social media news for you for the week. I want to share with you a quick networking tip. If you're out there networking, one of the best things I have found, and I might have mentioned this not necessarily under a networking tip, but this is something that has worked well for me. Whether I'm going to my regular meeting where everyone knows me except the new guests and sometimes even new guests, right? When I'm going to my regular networking meeting every week, one thing I always try to do, I try to arrive 30 minutes, at the minimum 30 minutes early before that. Here's why I like to do that. I feel like you're in better control of your surrounding. You're in better control of the room. Not saying that you're trying to control the room. You're trying to control you in the room. You see, if you get there midway, or even worse, closer to the time the meeting starts, you're going to get there and basically go to your seat because everyone's already talking to somebody. And you kind of stick out because you're not there talking to anyone, right? Not that anyone really probably notices that, but you notice that, okay? Get there 30 minutes early. When people start coming in, they'll naturally have conversations with you, right? You'll naturally have conversations with them because it's just you guys, right? So that helps you control the room, and you won't have those awkward feelings of, I have no one to talk to. Man, no one's talking to me, which is not really about them. You should have been there earlier, right? I get it. Things happen. But if you plan, if the meeting starts at 9, get there at 8:30. It really matters for you being in control of your surroundings, of the room, so that you are not left in those awkward moments. Even recently, I got there 15 minutes before, and I was disappointed in myself. It felt different. Nothing to do with anyone else but me, right? Because now I'm in there and I have to do some things to get set up, and I just didn't give myself enough time. That's why I always try to get done early. So if I'm working on a hybrid meeting, where I got to go and set up for the hybrid with my camera, with the microphones, with the Zoom, with my laptop, with the HDMI, with the channels, so forth and so forth. I want to even get there early for that. I personally will try to get there an hour to 45 minutes to an hour early. So that, and hopefully if everything goes smooth, less than 15 minutes, I'm set up and I'm ready for that 30-minute. I'm ready. Let's go. Right? That's my networking tip of the day. Do you have a networking tip that you want, what's that number one networking tip that you tried to follow or that you can share? Drop a comment below. Let me know. I would love to hear it. And I'll even try to mention it on next week. Leave me one below and I'll try to do my best to mention it next week if I don't forget. So real quick, I want to share with you, what is this show based off of? It's based off of our social media networking group, right? So every Thursday morning, we meet virtually. Every Thursday morning, we meet virtually on a Zoom. Before the pandemic, we were meeting at a restaurant with a TV, with HDMI, with laptop, the same things. We were doing hybrid in our group as well. If you are looking for a place where you can network with other individuals, help you work on your message, help you work on your confidence, because we put you on the hot seat, we help you take action, we help you overcome your fear, we help you go push through it so you can do those Facebook Lives, do those videos. We just got off of YouTube training. So we network, we learn social media, and we take action as a group. And that's a big part of it. As a social media coach, I hold you accountable. I help you get stuff done. Our group is a networking group that learns and focuses on social media. So we just got off of YouTube training. 4 weeks of YouTube training. Okay? And not only do we have our training on Thursday morning, but we also have 2 group coaching calls, Monday and Wednesday. Okay? So you go to work, you learn on Thursday, put stuff in action. Monday, you got questions, you bring it to the group coaching call, we walk you through it. If this sounds like something that you want to learn more about and you want to come check us out, send me a message. Send me a message at m.me/Coach Manny Live. That's m.me/. Coach Manny Live and just say, hey, I'm interested in learning about the SMNG class or about the networking group, about social media. Say anything along those lines, but you got to mention this because otherwise I may not reply. I get a lot of crap and I just don't reply to everything. So if let's say, hey, I saw your YouTube video, I want to check out the group. And you are welcome to check out our group twice without even worrying about a payment. But guess what? It's only $25 right now. $25 a month to be in our tribe. And if you can't make it live, it's recorded and you get to, it's a live recording, so it stays up there in our private group. My friends, people are getting a lot of value from this, and I hope that you're the next breakout star. So if you want to check out our group, message me, m.me/Coach Manny Live. Hey, my friends, thank you for joining me this Monday night in our 10th episode. I really feel like that's an accomplishment. I'm not going to lie. 10 episodes going strong every week. I'm loving it. Hope you're getting some value from it as well because I do this for you, my friends. I want you to know what matters to your business around social media. What are the changes over the last 7 days that you should know about? Okay? My friends, I look forward to serving you again, and I will see you on the social media networking show Monday night, might actually move it to 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So just subscribe on YouTube so that you get notified when I do this. If you're watching this on Facebook, just like the page and click on that notification bell and follow all, and you'll get notified when I go. I'm Coach Manny Rodriguez. If you're not sure how to use social media for your business, just call your Puerto Rican friend. I'm here to help. Talk to you later. Peace. I love you guys.